Hey y'all, this is AL Thick Madame, and I'm back with basically the second half of the thoughts post that I wanted to do earlier, but I kind of went off the rails a little bit because of the things I had to discuss with y'all. But anyway, I'm back to discuss these TV shows, honey, and I just want to know if y'all watch some of these shows or if y'all gonna give them a try. Are y'all interested in any of them? Have y'all tried them? Didn't like them? What it was you didn't like about them? Like, let's just talk about it. Like, I really want to talk with y'all down in the comment section about these shows. So, okay. I watched 911 and 911 Lone Star. I live for both of those. I feel like those shows are so underrated and that a lot of people really don't give that a chance. Just like they don't give Station 19 a chance. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like I fell off of watching Grey's Anatomy and then I jumped back into it like it was nothing. And I get my entire life. Like, I don't think it's back right now, but yeah, they cut the season short because of COVID, like the absolute most. I'm just like, a lot of shows got ruined because of COVID. Like, they had to have a random ending that didn't make sense. It was all fast and it was just too much. But yeah, like I was saying, 911 I live for. It has Angela Bassett in it. She's like the main person that, like, everybody, if nobody else is known in that show, y'all know her. Oh, I love the woman who plays Henrietta. Hen is everything. The dude who plays Chimney is everything, which is Henrietta's best friend. Henrietta is a lesbian who had look at me trying to go into it. It don't even matter. Anyway, let me know down in the comment section if y'all watch this stuff, if y'all plan to watch it, what you think of it if you have watched it. Okay, y'all, so something that's new that has come out as of 2021 that I do watch, I gotta watch the last episode, is WandaVision. So WandaVision is Marvel. Are y'all DC and or Marvel fans? Are y'all into the actual comics, or are y'all into just the shows and the TV shows that come on Netflix that they were created on Netflix for Netflix, like the Luke Cages of the world and all that stuff, or the movies and all that? Like me, I don't read the comics, but I have watched TV shows that were animated and, live action. For me, my first love was DC. For a really long time, it was DC. The first person that I lived for was Batman. And I loved Batman to the point where my mama went to a store. She went to like McDonald's or somewhere. Some place was selling a meal. And with that kid's meal, it came with this specific Batman toy. The Batman toy was awesome, y'all. I remember it like it was yesterday. I couldn't wait until nighttime, y'all. It was basically me having my own bat signal. And I really did shine it up into the sky. And it really looked like Batman. Y'all don't understand me as a child, man. I lived for that. I don't know how they did it, but it was a random Batman toy and I lived for it. So yeah, y'all. DC was my first love, but I love WandaVision. In all honesty, if you have not seen it, or if you did try it and you do like I usually do, which is I give stuff the one episode try. If you do that on this show, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna have to watch like 2-3 episodes for it to really start rolling because it's really slow and kind of boring at first, but it started doing the most. And see, the only thing that kept me even the slightest bit interested is because I love Vision. I love Vision. I love Wanda. And, I understand what has happened to them. I'm not going to go into specifics because everybody hasn't seen the movies, don't read the comics, all this other stuff. But yeah, especially Vision. I love Vision. So yeah, there are several people, just about everybody that's in this show, I know them. seen them and stuff. Like just about everybody, I know who they are. Like the mama from that '70s show on here. Oh boy, I can't say nothing because I think I kind of spoiled myself just by seeing him. But it don't matter because I gotta watch it play out. But anyway, somebody in particular is on here that's on another TV show that I'm gonna bring up later. I'm gonna have to make sure I say it later. The show. I'm not gonna say the relation to this show, but yeah, I think I spoiled myself when I saw that. Evan Peters is on here, which reminds me, do y'all watch American Horror Story? Y'all, I fell off. Like I gotta watch basically all of the last one because I started and then I started to trickle off. I don't know what, y'all. I think I was working too much or something. Like I was doing the most, and I normally be right there every time I live for American Horror Story. Why is Angela Bassett just great at everything? Why? Why she looks so good? Why she looks so young? Why is she everything? Anyway, but yeah, I watch 911. I love 911, 911 Lone Star. Angela Bassett is in that yet again. She's everything. Live for her. I want to make sure I talk about the people that I want to talk about too, because I really love 911, y'all. Love it. I feel like that show is underrated and it does not get the praise and the views that it should. I have fallen in love with a lot of these characters. Jennifer Love Hewitt is in it. Ashia Hines, who is basically Angela Bassett's best friend on there. This dude that I live for, that his nickname is Chimney, but his name is Howie, is Angela Bassett's best friend's best friend. One of the people on here, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I'm saying it wrong or not, but I know on one of the other shows that I watch on ABC, he left that show or got fired or something, and then now he's on here. Because these are a mixture of police officers and firefighters. And so I think this guy was a firefighter on Station 19, which I live for that show as well. That's on ABC. I live for it. And now he's on here. So, somebody who, I don't know why, I always smile when I see him and stuff. Because he's been active for quite some time. Rockman Dunbar. What is wrong with me? Rockman Dunbar. He plays Angela Bassett's husband. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah. And there are a host of other people. One of which is someone who used to be on another ABC show that went off the air called The Practice. If I'm not mistaken, she was on The Practice. But she's been in a lot of other stuff. I've seen her over the years. But that's a really great cast. 911 Lone Star. I don't even want to say that. But yeah. I asked one of my coworkers who lives for the regular 911 if she watches Lone Star. She was like, no, I can't get into it. Da-da-da-da-da. And then she doesn't like one of the main characters. She doesn't like Rob Lowe, and I don't know why. I live for him. I don't know what he did. Like, did he do something I'm supposed to be aware of? Because I live for him on this show. So anyway, and he fine. I don't know how old he is in real life, but he fine. He is fine. Liv Tyler was in it. This woman whose name is Gina Torres, she is in a lot of things. Like, she is, like, if you were to see her, you would know exactly who I'm talking about. But her name is Gina Torres. She has basically taken over the spot that Liv Tyler had. And you would have to see the show to understand why. There's a person that goes by the name of Brian Michael Smith. And I live for them on here. They are a transgendered person in real life. And they actually let that play out on the show as well. And they just had a recent episode about it. So, yeah. He actually was in at least one episode of Queen Sugar one of these seasons ago. So, yeah. They've been getting around acting. Sierra Mclean, who is one of the Mclean sisters. If you ever saw Daddy's Little Girl, she was like, I think she's the oldest I'm thinking she's the oldest of the sisters, but I live for her. Oh my god, her accent. Oh, I live. I get my entire life. I don't know why I get my life. And she was on Empire as was she was it Empire? She was on Empire as somebody's Andre's girl at one point. Well, hold on, somebody. She was on Empire as somebody's woman at some point in time, I think. Yeah. Somebody, one of them family members. But yeah, she was on Empire. She's done a whole lot of acting. She still acts and all of that. So I live for those, but I feel like those shows are so underrated and just not seen as they need to be. I watch This Is Us. A couple of episodes behind on that. I be getting my life every week. Somebody at work almost spoiled me because I was overhearing them, and I was like, "Oh no, let me get up out of here." So I gotta watch that, and I'm like, "Please don't spoil this for me, honey. I ain't got time. Do not do it." Snowfall came back. I was trying to watch it yesterday, and that didn't work out. So I was like, "Dang it, let me just," because I wasn't gonna be able to stay awake. So the most be going on. Like I be having so much to do before I go to sleep, man. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. Fun fact, slash spoiler alert. If you plan on watching Snowfall, I'm not saying a spoiler yet, but if you plan on watching Snowfall, if you've never seen it before, like ever, I don't want to spoil you, so don't listen to these next 30 seconds. So anyway, spoiler alert, here we go. The prior seasons, the guy who was playing the daughter's father, who was the police officer, Marcus Henderson, that's his name in real life. I went to school with him. He was at Alabama State University. I used to, be in an organization with him. So I actually saw him all the time, and we had an organization that we were all in together. So I literally was around him all the time. He's pretty cool. So yeah, it's awesome. I was so happy when I started seeing him and stuff. I was so happy I was like, oh my gosh, because he was such a jokester. I just never thought that he would have done anything like this. So I was shocked once he started actually getting serious about his major. And then, he was getting into stuff. So I was like, okay. So yeah, still happy for him, even though things ended the way they did. The end. But anyway. Y'all, let me see. What else do I watch? I have watched The Oval. I have finished that. I'm sorry, I'm ashamed to say this, but I'm behind on The Walking Dead, and I used to watch that religiously every Sunday. I do not watch Fear the Walking Dead, but I want to finish watching The Walking Dead before I even get into that. And I keep thinking that I've spoiled myself. Yeah. Even though I knew that some of the people who were on The Walking Dead were going to be on Fear the Walking Dead, I feel like I spoiled myself recently, even though I have not seen any episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. So I plan on watching it, and I haven't. I plan on watching American Gods. I have heard some things, like it started off good and then it started to go downhill. Apparently, his face is in my head. I can't think of his name. I'm trying to think of his name off the top of my head. The guy who played the band director in, what's it, Stomp the Yard? One of the movies. Orlando, what's his name? Orlando what? Y'all know who I'm talking about. But they said that it was good because he was the one over those particular episodes, and then when he wasn't, that's when it went downhill. And I'm like, wow, what in the world? I forget if I said WandaVision already. I think I did, but yeah, I live for what I live for. Vision. Live for Vision. I'm not gonna spoil nobody because everybody is not into the Marvel universe like that. They have not seen a lot of these movies. Some people have literally only seen what has been displayed on Netflix. That's cool. I'm glad they did Luke Cage, and I hope that a lot of these different, places actually start advertising more black stuff, because I've still been waiting on Static Shock, like full out. I've been waiting on that. Like I really been looking, trying to find some stuff. There might actually be some stuff out now. Because at first, when I realized that they were gonna start doing a Static Shock, they didn't really have anything out, because I like getting t-shirts and stuff like that. Didn't have no t-shirts. They had one t-shirt. To me, it wasn't enough to it for me to purchase it. And I'm like, oh no, if I'm gonna get a shirt, it's gonna be everything. So it might be something out there now that's decent. The Blacklist. So I have to watch the most recent season. I have not watched it. I think it just came back on a little while ago. So yeah, I do have to watch that. But yeah, love it. Love it. Fun fact, just in case you didn't know, the two main characters hate each other in real life, but they have to work together. It's like, how you gonna work with somebody who is supposed to be basically your daddy or is your daddy? And like, it's on the show, like, it's the chemistry on the show. It's like you would never know they literally hate each other, or at least they did hate each other. Let me say that, because maybe they cleaned it up. Maybe they realized that life is too short, but they despised one another. It's like, why though? Why? I'm talking about, I don't like each other at all, and they are phenomenal actors. It don't make no sense. The chemistry. Oh Lord. Speaking of Marvel shows, y'all, I don't want to leave my mouth, y'all. I'm gonna try to cut this off like at the 20-minute mark, because I don't want to bore y'all to death, because I'll be sitting here for the rest of the day, the rest of the night, won't get no sleep, and be half dead at work, my last day of work, trying to get through it. Speaking of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do y'all watch that? I gotta watch this last season. I started it, but then I fell off. I normally would watch that from week to week as well. But y'all, the dude that played Mac, man, is so fine. His name is something Simmons in real life, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot. Wait a minute, let me get my life together. But that man is oh Lord. And then, like, it used to make me mad that there were people out there who live, breathe, and will die for Marvel, but do not watch that show. Considering before the pandemic happened, you would go, I want to make sure I find this first. I don't want to, come on now. Okay. They live. I'm talking about they live. They would be at every movie premiere, first day, first showing, like I would be, all of that. Literally sat there, read all the comics their whole life, got the comic book collection. They got all this stuff. They had all the paraphernalia. They come up in there, dressed to the nines, looking just like whoever their favorite character is in whatever movie, setting it off. But they would not watch Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it was stupid. It was so stupid to me. And then they would have Easter eggs that only the people who watched the show knew about, that you would see in the movies. Y'all done did all of that, but y'all missing stuff because y'all don't want to watch. Like, and the show is good. The show is good, y'all. I just can't. Okay, so what was this man's name in real life? Henry Simmons. Because I thought it was Henry, but I didn't want to say Henry and it was something else. But yeah, Henry Simmons. That man is fine for no reason. Y'all, and I want a shotgun axe so bad because of him. Y'all don't understand. Oh my God. Is that because of him, or was it because of Terry Crews, what he did in the Expendables, whatever that gun was? That's what I want. I want that, and I want a shotgun axe. I was just saying. Woo, child, that's what I want in my life. But yeah, I live for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh my gosh, that comes on ABC. It's everything. Lord, what time is it? So yeah, y'all, I watch a whole lot of stuff, plus some anime and all that good stuff, y'all. I don't want to bore y'all anymore, so let me go ahead and get up off of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm about to get ready. I'm gonna eat because I haven't eaten. I need to stop doing that. It has to stop. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all later on. Bye.